The reason why your portfolio is not attracting clients is because it's all over the place. You've got high key lighting with more commercial vibe and bright white backdrops, and you've also got that moody and low key cinematic look. You've got this more editorial look, commercial look, everything like that. Your style and skills as a photographer are clearly not established in your portfolio. Clients don't know what they will get out of you if they were to hire you, which is not a feeling that they want to have if they're hiring someone. And that's what differentiates you from people like me who are able to charge much more for photo shoots and land more shoot bookings. I, on the other hand, I have a specific style. I have a specific set of skills which makes me much more desirable to potential clients. So how do you get your portfolio to something like mine where I'm able to land regular clients from it? Well, you want to follow the two-step Genius portfolio framework, which I'm going to tell you in this video. And if you want more advanced and more personal guidance into making money as a photographer, my program, which is top link below, would be perfect for you. I will give you the blueprint to building up a profitable photography business, guaranteeing your next client booking. So if you're interested in that, click the top link below for more details. But for now, let's get back into the video. The first step of the Genius portfolio framework: find your style. So the first question you want to ask yourself: what do you like the most about your photography? What do you find most fulfilling? What do you feel like most passionate about? First thing, look at the genre. Like, what genre of photography, what type of photography do you like the most? And pick one. So is it streets? Is it weddings? Is it events? Is it portraits? Is it street photography? Whatever it is, pick that first. And then you want to go even more specific with that genre. So with your style, look into your technical aspects, look into the type of gear that you use, the themes that you explore, look at your color palette, look at the type of color grading that you do, the types of subjects that you like to take photos of, the emotion. Like, really go into like a lot of detail here about your style. So if you don't really know what you're most passionate about, you don't really have like an idea of like what specific style of shooting that you want to go for, ask yourself this question: what is your dream shoot? What is that dream job? What is that dream client that you want to work for someday? I really think big right now. I don't have any limitations. Just think about, don't care how unrealistic it is or how much money it would be, whatever it is, like think about, don't just think about how much you would get paid, but think about the type of shoot that you would want to do. I ask this question to all of my students on my photography program because it's an easy way to find out what type of work that you need to be creating. The type of work that you want to be creating right now, to be more specific. What's the next shoot? What's the next set of photos that you want to be taking? Because if you want to eventually land those jobs, no matter how unrealistic you may think it is, you need to align your current work to that end goal. So you need to start by creating work that is very similar, almost exactly the same to the work that you want to be doing in the very far or near future. Because you won't get hired for those jobs someday if you don't create work that is similar to it. So let's say you're a portrait photographer, because I'm a portrait photographer and I teach portrait photographers. So let's say you're a portrait photographer, fashion photographer, whatever, and your dream job is that you want to shoot for Vogue. You want to do these cool editorials with Gucci and Balenciaga or Dior or Chanel or something like that with these big celebrities. I say that's what you want to do someday. You want to be in magazines. That's the type of shoots that you want to do. That's like your big goal. Then the work that you're creating right now needs to somewhat align to that work in the future, to that future work. So obviously you won't be able to shoot for celebrities and stuff like that right now, but one thing that you can do is do this more editorial styled work. Like, again, going back to what type of specific style that you want to go for, what type of compositions, what type of lighting, what type of color palette do you want to go for? Think about that and see how you could put that into your own work right now. So if you like that really moody or very cinematic lighting, that's very like dark and moody, that type of vibe, then make sure all your photo shoots from now on stick to that. Now, don't try to do something different because you feel like clients need to see that you can do everything. Like, no, like really stick to that one thing. create that editorial style work. Like almost, I want to look at your work and it'd be very clear what type of work that you want to be creating in the future. Like I don't want to look at your work and I have literally no idea. Like let's say I think I know what type of work that you want to create and your answer is completely different. Like there's actually people out there, probably you as well, that have this idea of like, let's say for example, it is working with Vogue, creating editorials with celebrities and all this type of stuff like GQ and whatever. But your work right now is literally nothing similar or alike to that type of work. Not in terms of the quality or anything like that, but in terms of just the general, this idea and theme and concepts of the shoots that you're doing. Like you want to do that, but then all your photo shoots are very like commercialized and very boring looking, or not really anything to do with like, there's no like editorial like twist to it. There's no creativity there and it's kind of boring. You don't really know what's going on. Like, yeah, you're never going to land those jobs. You think they'll get, well, Vogue is really unrealistic. Like, I'm never going to get there. Yeah, you will never get there if you're creating work that you're creating right now. Like for me, like, yeah, I haven't landed the big job for Adidas or Nike just yet, but because that's what I told shoots I want to be doing someday, right? But I am very sure that I will be landing those clients in the next year or so because of the work that I'm creating right now. I don't think that's years away because I'm confident that it's going to happen like very soon because yeah, look at the work I'm creating. It's very similar to the type of work that will get me hired by those brands. And don't think that your only goal is to attract those brands, because inevitably, if you're creating work that you want to attract those brands, you're going to be landing and attracting clients on a bit of a lower level from them, but still a similar type of vibe and type of photo shoot that you want to be creating. So, you know, let's say you're doing photo shoots that are trying to attract Vogue and Dior or Chanel or whatever. Even if you don't land those specific clients, you're going to be getting jobs for smaller brands that have a similar vibe to them. There's plenty of smaller brands out there, like clothing brands out there, that are trying to be more designer and trying to get this more high fashion type of feel, that may want to hire you. Like, yeah, you may not get a specific job for Chanel or Dior, but you may get a job from that clothing brand who has like 100k followers on Instagram or something like that, or 10k followers on Instagram, that want a similar vibe that you're creating right now. So on to the second step in the Genius Portfolio Framework: be as cutthroat as possible. If I'm looking at your portfolio, why do you have a photo shoot on there from like 5 years ago? Why is that there? Sorry, mind my language, but I do not give a shit how special that photo shoot was to you. I don't care how much effort and time you put into that photo shoot. If it doesn't align to your style and to the future work and the dream shoots that you want to be doing someday, like I mentioned in the first point and the first step, delete the photo shoot. Remove it from existence. Like, keep it on your hard drive or something like that, but do not show it off publicly on your portfolio. Because I think too many photographers, especially probably you right now watching this video, have so many photo shoots on there, and you have this like special connection to that photo shoot. You have this like specific like thing for that photo shoot, and you like refuse to delete it off your portfolio, even if it has nothing to do with the work that you're creating right now. And to be honest, I get you. Like, I actually got my portfolio reviewed recently, and one of the things that they said was like, there are some photo shoots on here that doesn't really, not a lot of them, but there were like 1 or 2 photo shoots on there that doesn't really align with your current work. And I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that when I was looking at that portfolio, by the way. I didn't even think, oh, that's not really my style. Like, I just thought, okay, it's like not the exact same thing to what I've been doing, but it's still similar in a way, and it's a good photo shoot, and I've liked it, and I have a connection with it. But I was just like, when they called it out and they were like, this photo shoot doesn't really work, it doesn't really fit the theme that you're going for and the style compared to your more recent shoots, I was like, yeah, that's true. I just deleted them. Like, I've done photo shoots, I had photo shoots on there that I spent so much time, maybe even money on that photo shoot, and I've just deleted it from existence because that photographer told me that it doesn't really fit the style, and I agree with them. Like, when I actually like had an objective view on that shoot on my portfolio, and it didn't just look at it from a perspective of like, oh, I really enjoyed that photo shoot because I have a lot of like fun, I had a lot of nostalgia with that shoot because I made a new friend on that shoot, or like there was like loads of people working on it and I had a fun time and the photos turned out pretty cool. Like, it doesn't matter. If I look at it from an objective standpoint of like, okay, does this photo shoot fit my style, yes or no? The answer is no, or even if it's maybe, delete. It has to be a resounding yes if you like it and has fit your style. So I want you to look at your portfolio after this video and decide, go for each photo shoot that you've done or each photo that you've done, and if you don't absolutely love that photo, delete it. If it's like, oh, it's all right or it's pretty good, delete it. Like every photo shoot on there should be like, I love that photo shoot. Like it should, again, not only just consistent in style but also consistent in technical ways too, and in like quality. Like for me now, if you look at my portfolio, if you click on the link below, obviously it's a link description below, if you click on that right now, if you look at the editorial section, which is like my main work, the main work that gets me hired, it's like, what, I think it's like 8 photo shoots on there, and all of them are like my best work basically. Even though I've probably done like 50 photo shoots in the last like 2 years, I only have like 8 of them on there, and that's all from like this year basically. I think like one of the photo shoots on there is from last year, but all the photo shoots are just from this year alone, because I feel like I've created my best work all in 1 year, or in like less than that, in 6 months. So like, and also that's another thing too, don't think like, oh, I need to show my older work because I need to show that I'm experienced or whatever. Like no one cares how much experience you have, they just want to know that you're good at what you do. They don't care if a photographer has 10 years of experience or 1 year of experience, it doesn't matter. I know photographers, especially my work, that all their best work, all the work they show is just from the last 6 months or from the last year. It doesn't matter. Because like I say, clients do not want to see range. They don't want to see a photographer that has all this versatility that can do everything. They want to see a photographer who's really good at one thing, who's a specialist. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be the portrait and fashion like I do. It could be weddings. It could be street photography. It could be events. It doesn't matter. If you have that specific style, that is what clients want to see. Like, yeah, okay, you aren't going to attract all the clients because you have a one specific style of shooting that not everyone will want, but guess what? To the clients that do want to hire you, you get to charge much more because you're really good at that one thing. You're a master at that one thing, and they're fine with that because you can justify it because, oh yeah, it's fair, you're really good at that one thing, and that's a good thing. Like you want to be predictable as a photographer. Like clients want to hire you and know exactly what type of work that you can create for them. And that is why I created my photography program, Photo Genius University. My goal was to help you niche down as much as possible to start by landing high quality clients and creating work that you actually enjoy. So I'm not going to just teach you how to create boring work and like work you don't really find fun and fulfilling, but work that is actually gonna, you actually find fun, like you find the process fun while landing clients along the way. Because like I briefly mentioned about my portfolio being reviewed, sometimes you just need someone else to look at your portfolio and tell you, yeah, like an objective point of view, and being like, yeah, that photo shoot isn't it, that photo shoot is really good, keep that, or do something more like that. You need that, I think. Like, I think it's easy for me to say, let's look at your portfolio, but you have those like rose tinted glasses about like, oh, but that photo shoot was really fun, and you don't really like, you almost like have this really biased point of view because you've taken all the photos. But if you're letting someone like me, when you join the program, you get portfolio reviews basically every week, because we go on calls every week and I can look at your portfolio and answer any of your questions. But I can look at your portfolio and give you like an objective standpoint and point of view and be like, yeah, that photo shoot is good, delete that, you need to do this type of work. Like imagine that, like having someone personally looking at your portfolio doing that is what you get in the program. Alongside that, you get access to courses that you can see on the screen, get the blueprint to your success in building up a photography business. I personally do portrait photography because I think it's the one genre where you can get away and be rewarded by being a specialist, by being that stylized photographer and creating fun and creative work. Like I get hired to do really fun and cool shoots. Like, yeah, obviously I do occasionally get the more boring, quote unquote, boring commercial shoots, but I do get those really fun, more like editorial style photo shoots from brands, from clients, and I get paid a lot of money for it. So I want you to be in that same position as me. So again, click the top link below if you're interested to join today, join the program. I want to see you inside the program. And yeah, I'll see you there. I want you to start by seeing real progress in your photography business and making real money from this. So yeah, that is it for the video though. Thank you for watching. Hope you found this useful. Comment down below if you want to boost the algorithm, let other people see this. Click on any of these videos here to learn more about portrait photography. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.